you kept me from pushing on through. Baby, I'm gonna leave you a thing you better could never do. And I'm gonna get running, I'm dreaming of that open road.
Greetings from Ho Chi Minh City. I'm Ron Ward, and this is Homegrown Indie Live, the show for home recordists to listen to music by like-minded artists in the community. That's what this show is all about. Yes, it is. Homegrown Indie Music Live, Indie Live for short. How's everybody doing out there? Great. I can hear you all going, yeah, man. I'm having my first cup of joe if I'm on the East Coast of the U.S., or if I'm in Australia, I'm finishing up my third or fourth beer. If I'm in London, I'm having tea and crumpets at noon. Right now, around the world, people watching Homegrown Indie Live, not to mention over here in Asia, where I am in Ho Chi Minh City, it's 6 p.m., folks. Yes, it's Friday night. So, we do have a great show, as always. People were great about posting their songs in the participating Facebook groups and sending tracks to me, so it turned out to be like a perfect show. I really didn't have to do that much to put the show together this time. We have some information about Songtember on the show. We're going to have a couple of demos of songs of people who are participating in Pete Johns' challenge on his Studio Live Today channel to create, record, and release a song during the month of September, Songtember, and like I said, happening over at Studio Live Today, and create, record, and release the Facebook page. You can check all that stuff out. I have some stuff on this channel, Homegrown Indie Music Live, and yes, we'll get around to that in a minute. Hello to Mark Tanner. How you doing, my friend? Over from Metalhead Hippie side of the house. But, I don't like to hang that on him. He's over here watching the show. Thanks for being here, brother. And I love Hippie's show, too. That must not be a super easy show to moderate. I don't know. It's kind of big. We're kind of like Sleepy Hollow over here. Jade Star, my moderator for all the shows on my channel, which is 2 a week, is right there, clinking the beers, which I will not be drinking tonight. No, because last night was kind of okay night at my house with my wife, and we sang our, hearts out until about midnight, 6 or 7 beers apiece. And so not tonight, folks. You'll just see the slightly hungover Ron, and hair definitely getting out of hand, as well as my hair looks like my eyebrows now. Okay, man. Here, I should be saying hi to Jude Capana at Mason Music Land, who has a track on the show tonight. Hello. Yes. Hello to Jeff Brown of Brown and Garrett, who has a track on the show tonight. They call him Jay, and there he is right there. Everyone seems to be Ron ready so far, right? Thank you. I really am starting to get some tracks sent to the, here we go. There we go, right there. To the email address, right there. homegrownindie@gmail.com. And that's a good way to give some details about your track. And I have a lot of those in the show tonight. So I'd like to open the show, however, with something that I found as I was, trolling through silently people's, pages and channels here in the community. Guillermo Adriano, who we got to know over at GBU, the GarageBand Users Group on Facebook, is an amazing metal guitarist. And he has a fantastic sense of humor. He does a lot of video game metal productions, short videos, but also serious metal. But this one, for those of you just waking up, may be just what you need. You'll see what I mean here in a second. So here we go. Guillermo Adriano, the JG, with Death Metal Rooster. All right. Guillermo Adriano with Death Metal Rooster to open the show. I mean, I struggled with the decision for which track should go first. And that was it, hands down. Guillermo Adriano. What's everybody think? That was pretty cool, wasn't it? He does some serious stuff too, but really great musician. Records in GarageBand and I think Cubasis now. So cheers to you, Guillermo. And let's check out the chat quickly here and see how things are going. Welton Kinder's with us. And Welton Kinder was kind enough to send me a track this week. So we have Welton Kinder on the show tonight, as well as Clint Kelleher, who's just shown up, of Phantom Agents, has a track which I think everybody will enjoy. Yes. Oh, there's Jeffrey Bissott. Yes, he also checked out Wednesday's show. So, and I believe we played the Jeffrey Bissott track, right? If not, just tell me. Sometimes I get mixed up. Jeffrey has a new album out, and the song that I have from that, I have one song from Jeffrey Bissott's new album, and it's on the master list. Yes, the master list is compiled from people sending me tracks and me looking around the community for good music. And so Jeffrey is not here on this list now, but if I did not play you on GBU Live on Wednesday, tell me and I'll play it, because I have it on the master list. Okay, whoa, there's Jeffrey Bissott music right there. Okay, so everything looks cool. Hi, Jade. I should just go, hi, Jade. So, it's... there you go. So it's like set in stone. All right. So we're going to go to the music part right now. If you want to follow along, although I might skip around, with the stream, the links are in the details to the stream right now. I think everything's exactly like I kind of intend to play it, but no plan ever survives first enemy contact, so I'm sure all kinds of stuff could happen. In fact, I already know one. So, Let's go over here. Where are we? Ding. A Ron moment. All right. Whoa, okay. Sorry about that. So, the Guilherme. Thanks for that. Next, on GBU Live on Wednesday, I played the Kev Hart song that he sent me, his cover of Fortunate Son by Creedence Clearwater Revival, and man, what a kick-ass version it is. So I'm going to play it again tonight, just because I want to and I can, and it's an excellent song to get us into the first part of the show. If you weren't around on Wednesday's show, dig this, man. Right on. Kev Hart with his version of Fortunate Son. I think you'll agree that it was a perfect opener for the show, other than the chicken. Kick ass. I told you it was kick ass, and I wasn't kidding, was I? Okay, so he did that one up. Some Kev Hart here on Indie Live. Next, is Welton Kinder with us yet? Yes, he is. Welton Kinder sent me a track to Homegrown Indie Live. Right there. If you want to send a track, you can send it right there to the email at the top of the screen. And I'll check it out to see if it's Ron ready. But I tell you one thing, this next track, Touched by Welton Kinder, is Ron ready. I think you'll enjoy it. Right here, Touched. Coming soon to a theater near you. There we go.
Every night I wake up, still I'm lost within your eyes. Like stormy clouds, they fade away. I slowly realize you never will be mine. Don't go away, touch me again. Can you feel my fingers running out on the skin? Your body is shaking in emotion. I hear you breathing in my ear, so close at me. Don't be sad, join me again in dreamland. Can you feel my fingers running up on your skin? Your body is shaking in emotion. I hear you breathing in my ear, so close at me. Don't be sad, join me again in dreamland. Every night I wake up, still I'm lost within the rest. Like stormy clouds, they fade away. I slowly realize you never will be mine. Don't go away, touch me again. Can you feel my fingers lying up on the skin? Your body is shaking in emotion. I hear you breathing in my ear, so close to me. Don't be sad, join me again in dreamland.
Yes. Wilted Kinder. So
All you do in your DAW, whatever DAW it is literally just drag and drop.
We can drag one of these chord progressions in. Boom, just like
wait.
that.
Well,
It's a vibe.
okay. If it sounds that good, I'll do it. Right on, Welton Kinder. Thank you for that track. Highly appreciate it. And thanks for being in the stream. Thanks for supporting, the groundswell of talent that we have here in the community by checking out the show and contributing your tracks, to be played. For other people who are probably making music, like drag and drop on the DAW, like that dude just said. Those guys got me targeted, don't you think? No shit. I never have used that. Man, they got my number. Wait, okay, I got to turn off Welton Kinder here. What we're going to do next is Slick Terrio had a track on my show on Wednesday night, GBU Live, here on the Homegrown Indie Music Live channel. He was introduced to me by Brad Example, another prominent artist in the community. And Slick Terrio sent me a few tracks, so I'm going to play one tonight. And the others that he provided to me will go on the master list. And I tell you what, that master list is getting long. But Slick Terrio, More Rights for Morons. I played this today when I was drinking my coffee this morning. Good track. Let's go over to Band Lab, where he's got that posted, and check out More Rights for Morons.
Let this curse make it better. Can we all enjoy the weather? Don't give me one more reason why we can't be together. Empty streets, old pylons, punk kids are in torn nylons, singing more rights for morons, and I run with them. You might need a loaded gun. Days like these I'd say more than one. Heaven knows why everyone's short of views. They stained your conscience while making your entrance, so you know how bad you've been. It was passed down, and when it comes round, you can be sure as hell no one's there to help. Credit fees and credit woes, looks like you just seen a ghost. I hear the fear that's in your voice calling me. What keeps eating this life I live wants to cease the love you give. Don't mean too soon you'll run the risk of resorting to more rights for morons. More rights for morons. Wearing your nylon.
Right on.
We need more rights for morons. I try. You might need to load your gun. Days like these I'd say more than one. Heaven knows why everyone's short of views. Credit fees and credit woes, looks like you just seen a ghost. I hear the fear that's in your voice calling me. What keeps
Slick Terrio, as I check the list over here. This is just the daily list. This is not the master list. To see who's next after that really cool track by Slick Terrio. Thanks for being with us in the stream. Good track, man. I mean, the music that we hear on this show could be played for millions of people and they would all dig it as long as it was put together so they could listen to it. And it is, man. Everybody's going out themselves through DistroKid on Spotify, or, all the streamers, whatever, man. You don't have to sign with a label anymore. I mean, I'd take it if it ever came, but, getting to create and record and release, if you will, is so, easily accessible today compared with how it used to be. When I was first coming up, and I know people are going to understand what I'm saying here, your best hope was to get in a band, man. That was it. And then you might cut a record. But then, oh man, the recording revolution started, and I had a Tascam 4-track, I think it was, back in the 80s. So that's when I started messing with it. But these days, GarageBand, are you kidding me? You can do so much with that, and then you go to, the list goes on. Watch Jade's show. And so that was my first and only rant for the show. I just love this community, man. I love being around creative people. It's making me more creative. I'm creative. It's just helping me release my creativity, and I hope that's what I'm helping you guys do too, with the show, with my music, and with the encouragement of everyone in the community and on the show. Community's big, but a few people watch this show. And Cy Effin watches the show, and here he is. He's on the show with a track called Hardwired. It's got a cool video with it on YouTube, so let's check that out by Cy Effin after my unscheduled rant. Wow. All right. The Moog. Is that a Moog? All right, very cool. What did Sai say that was just then? Hold on a second. I asked him if it was a Moog, and he says, let's check him. He says it's a clone of a Moog, a Behringer Model D. I think I have that app too. I've played with that, but I'm not a keyboardist, but I have messed with it. I'm going to have to put that on a song. That sounds so great. That Moog sound. You can kind of tell it. As we were listening to Sai's song, there was still some chatter about how Welton Kinder put together his video. And hold on a second. He says, please check the description of the video on my channel. There are more music videos with gameplay on my channel. And Jay had already put up Welton Kinder's link, but go check his stuff out. Just wanted to follow up on that since he shared it with us. Next, we have a track by Skid Freeman, who I must admit I have no idea which, part of the community he comes from. He emailed me and sent me several tracks. And this was one, or maybe he just sent this one, and I know there's more music from him out there, but the point is, he sent me this track and said that he recorded it, I think he said in 91. And I don't know the details on how this kind of pretty vintage recording, the original kind of lo-fi, unintended, but stick with this track. I'm going to play it for you. And just remember, all the songs here on the show are made, in a home studio like this. And this one is a little raggedy at first, but it's a great song here, recorded in the early 90s by Skid Freeman. Let's go over to it, called Poor Little Susie. Stick with me now. Stick with it now. Stick with it now. Okay. I'm just going to play part of that because it's more than 6 minutes long. But listen, I know that one started out a little shaky on purpose, I guess, or maybe that was just, another part of the recording. But when it started to rock, it did. And rest assured, I only play songs on this show that are round ready for your ears. You don't have to worry about that one little bit. Even as we go on to, well, before we go to the next song, let's just check and see. Oh, I see here that Ben Wells, who has a track on the show tonight, is with us and talking here with Slick Terrio. And Welton Kinder is still with us, and me. And Mark Tanner, Cy-Effin with Greg O'Sullivan. Cy-Effin advised me that Moog is an actual physical synth. Sorry. Cool. Super cool. It was in the really cool category. Now it's super cool. All right. No, I dig that. I don't know if I could figure out, how to use all of those buttons, but those dials. But I guess you just got to jump into it, right? Okay. Thanks, Cy. Thanks, and Skid Freeman for that last track. Oh, Susie. Oh, little Susie. Susie, goodbye. It sounded to me like, Ben Wells said it was off the Scott Pilgrim soundtrack. That was a lot of great music right there. And, okay, Dom, I see you, man. Dominic Torgrosa of Songwriters Anonymous. He's trying to get me to go off track. It also sounded like the Ramones, to me, and I had some other. But you know what? I do that far too often to compare people to what I think their influences might be. So I think that I should probably be fired from this job. Wait. I should probably have a beer, but it's all downstairs, 5 flights of stairs down. I didn't bring any up here to my beer fridge, so it's just agua today for Papa. Okay. Stick around for some Brown and Garrett in a little bit. The Brown of Brown and Garrett is here with us in the stream. Jeff Brown always checks out the show and always has a track because Brown and Garrett is a prolific virtual band as well as a gigging band, but man, they do more virtual now, and they do lots of create, record, and releases, if you will. They have a pretty big discography, and Jeff posted this track in GBU, the GarageBand Users Group on Facebook. And I was going to play this Russ 8889 track first, but I'll play that after Brown and Garrett. The song is Here With Me, and it's got that distinctive Brown and Garrett sound. So enjoy this one here on Spotify on Indie Music Live.
Never let me in your heart.
Wait.
You're the inspiration for.
Let's listen to it from the beginning. I was jamming to it earlier. Sorry. Here we go. Here With Me by Brown and Garrett. Brown and Garrett.
Never find the words I want to say to you. So afraid that you would never let me in your heart. You're the inspiration for all I do. I don't know what to do. But when I find you here with a love that feels so true, I have to tell you what you mean to me. Show you that I'm made for you. All these emotions, they come crashing down on me. Maybe you're the one that can help me to believe. I see the miracle of your smile. Need to hold you in my arms. Want you here with me. I want you here with me. Want you here. Need you here. Want you with me.
All right. Brown and Garrett with Here With Me. Excellent tune there, Jeff. Yes, I agree with Slick Terrio. It's an instant classic here on Indie Music Live. And thanks for being in the stream, Jeff. I always appreciate you, man. And what about that, style of song that these guys have, Just that kind of, I'm not going to say it, Clapton-esque type of style. There, I said it. Oh, yay. Okay. Let's just make sure. No, I think I got everything. Hey, Clint Kelleher, stick around, man. We're going to have some Phantom Agent on the show tonight, which is Clint Kelleher and his virtual band and gigging band, Phantom Agents. Are you guys gigging? I thought you told me that. So, I appreciate guys like Clint within the community, in whatever group that you're in, posting there below those, the links that I post for the this show in your group. Clint always says something. I appreciate that. It lets me know, people are helping, or at least, kind of aware of the mechanism where you can easily get songs on this show. I know I don't have thousands of viewers, but I have 12. And I will play your song, and, as long as it's Ron Ready. And we have Maffey's Garden here which is Matthew Anderson. Check him out right there. Maffey's Garden. Matthew Anderson, who's a really excellent rock guitarist and singer himself. Right on. Ben Wells still with us. Welton Kinder. Okay. Let's see. Are we on track with everything. Let's do this Russ 8889 song next, called The Spell is the name of the track, by his musical project Delicate Giants, his band. All right, Russ 8889, The Spell. But not that. There you go. This is it. Oh. Russ 8889 with The Spell, which is a precursor to his upcoming album. So thanks for that. Thanks for the taste. Thanks for making a cool video with it. You know, I like playing Spotify tracks on the show. I love it. I play my own too, you know, but I like videos too. So that's cool. Thanks for that, Russ. Well put together, my friend. And Dominic Torgrosa says he's loving it. And if he's loving it, you got to love it. Okay, here we go. All right. And welcome to Michael Svetanovic, who's been with us here in the stream for quite a few minutes. Thank you. I don't think I greeted you. What I'm going to do next is check out a track that my good friend... Oh, here we go. Okay. It's cool. Jude Kupana always kind of sends me a track during the show, and I just play it cold, man. So that's what I'm going to do with this. Jude, is a prolific maker of home recorded music. I don't mean to put it that way, but this is kind of a home recording music show. So he is a prolific artist that has been compared to Dylan by me on this show. You heard it here. Here we go. I have to tell you the truth. I do not remember this track if I've heard it, called Waste It With You. Waste It With You. I think I have probably. By Jude's musical project, Maze End Music Lab.
Most of my worries are someone else's. Most of my concerns are not my own. Most of my fears been spent on things that never turn true. Most of my time's been spent on you. Most of my time, I gladly wasted with you. Most of my time, and all the things we won't do. Ooh, wasted with you. Most of my thoughts, they go racing down dead ends. Most of my ideas go up in smoke. Most of the time, we're just waiting for something to happen. Most of the time, this life's a joke. Most of the time, just sitting around with you. Most of the time, doing the thing that we do. Ooh, wasted with you. Most of our life, we've been playing against the stacked hand. Some of the time we've won a few. Most of our life has been setback after setback. Most of the time we struggle through. Most of our life, we let it slip on through. Most of our life, doing the things we don't do. Ooh, wasted with you.
Okay, Jude Capana, Wasted with You, with the noodling at the end. Oh, that must be, is that on your guitar-lele? Yeah, instrumentation is really interesting. Yeah, he has, Jude likes to
You're
do-
listening to a Real Talk radio production.
Oh,
This is Real Talk on Air.
I don't know how that, I was listening to that earlier. Some announcement, I think, I'm not sure by who, by one of the Brians, maybe Brian Yeba over at Real Talk Radio, which is a cool Facebook group if you want to hear more music. There's tons of music being posted over on Real Talk Radio, which Ben Wells is an admin in, who is here with us in the stream. So coolness abounds. Check that out, if you will. And thanks for the track, Jude. As always, I appreciate it, my friend. I don't remember hearing that one, but I think many people would like to hear an album of songs like that streaming around the world, which they are. Jude is one of the most create, record, and release people I know. He's always going for the end of a song. I'm getting ready to do another bass line for Jude now. You know, the verbal agreement has been made. And I don't even know how many Jude Capana songs I've been on. Several, you know, at least. Maybe it's out of the several into the many category. Bass and vocals and guitars that I've put on Jude's tracks, and that's a great honor because the dude's a great songwriter. It reminds me of, you know, like Christofferson or something, Chris Christofferson. That kind of, you know, I can write a song if I want to and just write the fucking thing. For me, you see, man, I'm going to show you in a minute how I'm making a song, but first... And this is Song Timber related. I mentioned earlier in the show Pete Johns' annual challenge to create, record, and release a song during the month of September. And so I'm doing it for my first year doing it. I have to tell you the truth. I didn't feel well equipped enough, you know, skills-wise and production-wise to do it in the years before this, but now I do, man, and so I'm going to do one. And Jade Starr is also doing one, as I just going to check. There you go. Mazin Music Lab. I'm going to go over to right here. You can see. Right, let me. Sorry about that. Let me put this up so we can see right there. Jade Starr posted her demo for the Song Timber Song Challenge in her Facebook group, We All Rise Together, WART, right? I believe that's where it was. Maybe it was on Create, Record, and Release, maybe both. But check out We All Rise Together, Jade's page over on Facebook. A lot of cool creators hanging out there, as well as Create, Record, and Release, where a lot of Song Timber activity is going on. So let's check out Jade's, right there, Jade's demo for Song Timber. It's on Facebook. If you're not a member of that group, hey, sorry I'm playing this from your group there, Jade. I assume it's okay because it just shows your screen, I think. There you go. Well, let's pause it, make it bigger, and there we go. So as I'm doing this, I'm still going to do it anyway because that was such a cool demo. And there's Jade's channel, or that's her Facebook page. So yeah, check out We All Rise Together over on
Isn't it necessary, Chris, for a front man to have a certain look? Because when I watch the
Yes, it is. I agree with Howard. What was I doing? Okay, Jade Star's demo for song Timber, and here's what I was doing. What am I doing here? Right here. I was gonna put up a bunch of fires on, cause it's on fire, man. It's hot. So she showed you how she did it. You know, that's what I love about this community. Nobody's like, oh, I'm not gonna show you how I fucking did my shit, but she will. She probably, I guarantee you, it's on one of her shows. So, okay, hold on. Aye. Okay, hold on a second. I had to let Moon in the door here. Just a second there. Moon. Okay, Lindy. Okay, I'm sorry. We're all locked in here, you know. We're in lockdown, and the dog can't really go out very much, so he comes up in the studio with me sometimes. He'll lay down here in a minute. He's just glad to see me. Hello, Moon. Okay. Phương Day. He speaks mostly Vietnamese, but he does speak English. He speaks a lot of English, too. Okay. What's up with... Oh, you know what? I have not properly greeted Kev Hart, which we had your track, man, earlier, the CR cover. So greetings to you, man. I really like to have some Kev on the show all the time now because he's in a period where he's producing a lot and it's great music. And so thanks for being here, man. I will try to keep up with you, but man, you know, you're fast, man. I'm getting old for this shit. we got Ed B with us in the stream now. And Andy Goldsby, all right, that's cool, who had a track on Wednesday's show. A solo track, not from his virtual band Indigo Sunsets, but he himself. Yes, he himself, Andy Goldsby. Not me, myself, and iPhone, Ben Wells, who's here with us as well. And as a track, stick around, man, Ben. It's coming up, bro. So, hello to everyone who is here. And Emma, if I'm missing somebody, I know Dominic Torgros is still here, right? So, hey, brother, just hang out. So, I want to show you because, you know, the heat is on for Songtember, right? For some people, like Andy Goldsby, and I think that was his Songtember song that he released and we played on the show on Wednesday. Let's see. Hold on a second. So, now I'm going to... I misspelled my own thing. I'm going to show you my September song demo thingy right here. I made a video in Ecamm. It's 12 minutes long, but I'm just going to play a little clip of the beginning and then the song itself. So check it out. But in the meantime, you know, I have not also said hi to Rick Lisk. Hey, buddy, you got a song coming up here. So check me out. Hold on. Where's my Rick Lisk at? Yep. So hang out with me, bro, as well as Ed B. Metal. There's Andy. Okay. Yeah, there's no pressure. No, I'm not saying it's pressure. I'm just saying the heat of the creative process is on. And here's mine right here. I'm not trying to put this off or anything. I just like to ramble. Greetings, I'm Ron Ward. Welcome to Ronaldo's. This is my project for all other stuff. All other kinds of music videos and whatever. So you might see Ronaldo's popping up now and then. Songtember falls into Ronaldo's territory in my book. And I thought I'd show you a little bit about how I'm doing my Songtember song, as a lot of folks are. And okay, so there's that, and I said go to 920. So I show you how I make the track in Logic. I wrote it on my bass guitar. I recorded the bass lines there, chopped them up, and I made the. I actually showed this on Wednesday night as well. I made the drum track first, and then this is not the final thing. This is the demo. The song will grow out of this, but it's a dance song, a club kind of song. No vocals yet. There will be vocals, but this is it. And I will post one more, edition of or version of this once I'm finished. But here you go. No name to it yet. Not sure what this one's going to be called yet. I do query your views and comments on what I'm doing here, or just watch a little bit of it, So here we go. Songtember 2021. There'll be vocals in here. I think this is going to be primarily a rap song, similar to the one I released this week. I think it might be a rap song. I mean, it's going to have some rap in it. Here's the break. Where's my pig? All right, so that's the initial work I did on my Songtember song. I am going to meet the deadline, and I will get that song released by the end of September, probably right there around the end of September, because I'm also currently working on a Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard song, vocals and bass, and 2 Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard songs, plus my Songtember song and a Jude Capana song and anything else that pops up. And they do pop up, as you know. I have a lot of unfinished tracks. I got a lot getting to where I have a lot of finished tracks these days, too. I hope you're the same way. And, man, it's good to see you here, Russ 8889. Watch the first part of the show because we played your Delicate Giants song. Really well received, my friend. Dig it. Okay. Let's go over. Now that we've done our Songtember thing, if you want to do it, go check out Create, Record, and Release. I I don't think, there's a formal posting protocol. I think you just do it, and it's cool to show people what you're doing as you develop it as well. So, right on. Thank you, Jade, for providing that track. Let's see here. Now, Darkest Nut, who goes by the handle Glitch, is an artist that I became aware of over on Real Talk Radio on Facebook. Ben Wells, who's here with us, who's an admin over there at Real Talk Radio, is aware of him. Glitch puts out a lot of stuff, and I must say that I've been influenced by some of the stuff he's doing in the last few months. So check this out. He writes a song about, 1984 and the book with Big Brother and all that. And I also reference that in a song that I released this week. And we'll hear that afterwards and hear the differences and similarities in the two 1984 references. Let's check out Winston Smith by Darkest Nut.
Every moment, there will be the thrill of victory, the sensation of trampling on an enemy who is helpless. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever.
Creation of free nations, know what on these stations? It's peace and love and the leader's patience, and I've got a lack of sensation. Predestination and occupation, the creation of forgeries and falsifications. It's hate week and what's supposed to be the celebration. An incubation of big birds, love for his creation. This night in 84. Did I ever stop to wonder why? I scrape a living when the ceiling is low and this boss isn't giving, cause he's loading it up, getting fat and he's driven to driving me down in the ground. You think I'm tripping? This delusion was the greatest lie he ever sold. The illusion was constructed high. Now be so bold, deconstructing all the hateful lies. Now you've been told that the structure wasn't built with their hands, so let it fall. I pick up all the pieces they broke. This ain't no joke, cause the lies have conspired to ensure that you choke. Kept the gallows out the hand, I'm gonna tighten the rope. Gonna look him in the eye with big fucking dope. It's not my home, it's his zone. So why does he sell? Come take a look and I'll send you to hell. I got my lyrics and a spirit, got the magic and the mystery. I pick up all the pieces cause they molded up the history. Winston Smith, I couldn't resist. I took his beat and I gave it a kiss. Then I blew it in the face of the rich. I from my lips in a rugged spit. I'm a lunatical heretic. Reflection and rejection of myth. I use my wit, stick my neck on the line and sold my soul to a hit. Whittling, belittling lies, see through the eyes. I'm in touch with the proof and the truth I'm gonna rise. And so of course, we inherit remorse. The guilt we fondly sold you was a pain that was sworn in bygone ages. Let's get that a track to take it back when the planet was black. Pick up all the bridges you broke. I'm gonna smoke with the liars who conspire to ensure that I'm broke. Got the gallows saw a handman and he fastened the rope. So I looked him in the eye and he laughed at my joke. Psychosis, explosive, gonna shoot down the roses. And the Moses, gonna pack the seas, the promised land hypnosis. And you know this, when I smoke this, I'm hopeless. When I make this closest and neurosis, like rabbits and mixing mitosis. I know that I talk too much, gonna break your heart, gonna break my trust. Clock is striking 13 and I'm stuck on airstrip 1, destroying all the proof and the lies that the man has spun. In the ministry of truth, it's just a number run. Struggle on together, I rebel for a reason. It's treason, please stop your teasing. Oh Julia, I read your note and I heard you breathing. It's against the rules, it's worse than stealing. It's a ban on breathing, it's a porno crime, it's out of season. Joy eyes can touch me when I fall in a deep blue sleep. Don't speech, recognize me, big bro, he won't get a beat. No don't speak, no news speak, no telescreen, no dreams, no leak. No thought, peace and no hate week. Tongue twist my mind to the don't speak. It's hate week and I delete what I truly seek. And on the telescreen it's simply Big Brother going on and repeat, 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 repeat. You want the truth? Now I know I've got plenty. I was told by the man on the street who sent me, and a job and a housekeep, and a clock that doesn't stop, 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 tick, tock, tock, tick, tock. Seclusion is the biggest high. I purge my soul, the illusion that I criticize. Fell down a hole, deconstructed, then I sanitize. My spirit spoke, this destruction wasn't what on my hands, I let it fall. INGSOC, that's in suck, it's the future sound of London G. And the thought police, they can't fill my mind with thought crimes. Doing time for a crime I never designed in real time. Gonna take away my meal time, gonna vaporize me for my porn crime. But it's just a thought crime. Double bluff is good duck speaker. In new speak he doth speak to the peoples. All men's are equals. Civilization is sus, there is no equal. There's minimal fuss in the new language that reflects it as thus. But I reject it, I cuss.
All right, Winston Smith 21 by Darkest Nut, and it's a long track, so I played most of it there. And the reference to George Orwell's 1984, which I have here, I used to teach this, right, to English students here in Vietnam. And then, you know, I decided to use something else because it's kind of a, you know, it's a very influential book. And Winston Smith is the main character in it, so Darkest Nut writes that, and he's a prolific hip-hop artist, hangs out sometimes over on RTR. And also, don't forget, I don't know how many people know this, that Ben Wells here, who's going to have a track on the show here momentarily, is one of the admins over at RTR, and he manages the usually weekly playlist for RTR, the RTR playlists on YouTube, okay? So if you want to see some great indie music of this type and get a good taste for what's going on over at Real Talk Radio, because they have a Facebook group, they have a YouTube channel, and I think they have some SoundCloud efforts going on as well. But Ben here, Me, Myself, and iPhone, manages the YouTube video part of their creative, effort there at RTR. So check that out. I use those in my shows sometimes, and we've even talked about having an RTR show, a third show. Talked about it. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe later. But I would love to do it. I would freaking love to do it. It's just time. It's about time. Right on? And it could be in the future, but I'm definitely going to be playing songs from the RTR YouTube playlist. So check that out, please. Let me check out the chat here with Welton Kinder still being here with us. Slick Terrio, Rick Lisk, right on. Okay, so here we go. 5150, good. Yeah, good book as well. So let's go to another song that has an Orwell reference in it, which is my song by my musical project, Strange Machine. I played this on Wednesday. I'm going to play it again. I think it's a fun one. I'll stop playing it sometime, you know. But Tux T-shirt is on the streamings right now. And see if you can hear the Orwell reference. Here we go.
I got a Tux T-shirt, I'm tucking it in. I got a Tux T-shirt from the dollar bin. I got a Tux T-shirt, it's ugly as sin. I got a Tux T-shirt, it's helping me win. Tux T-shirt. Tux T-shirt. A Tux T-shirt goes with anything. I wear it to the
club under my bling. I wear it in my house, I wear it in my car. I smoke my Tux t-shirt like a fine cigar. Tux t-shirt. Tux t-shirt. You could give it to me once, you could give it to me twice. Put on a wet Tux t-shirt and make it feel nice. You could give it to me once, you could give it to me twice. Put on a wet Tux t-shirt and make it feel nice. Now I'm not worried about conspiracies. Don't care if Big Brother is watching me. I'm gonna knock him on the head with reality. I got a tough Tux t-shirt, it's keeping me free. I'm tucking it in. I got a Tux t-shirt from the dollar bin. I got a Tux t-shirt, it's ugly as sin. I got a Tux t-shirt, it's helping me win. You could give it to me once, you could give it to me twice. Put on a wet Tux t-shirt and make it feel nice. Tux t-shirt. Tux t-shirt. Hey baby, I've been thinking about you and me and the Tux t-shirt. Because I saw you the other night wearing my Tux t-shirt. I saw how it was holding you and how you were smiling and dancing around in a circle, and you just couldn't stop saying, "Oh, I love you, Tux t-shirt. You're the only man I need." You could give it to me once, you could give it to me twice. Put on a wet Tux t-shirt and make it feel nice. You could give it to me once, you could give it to me twice. Put on a wet Tux t-shirt and make it feel nice. All right. So, like I said earlier, I wrote that song on the bass, just like I'm doing with my song Timber Song, with, the auto drummer, which I chopped all up, and wrote the bass, wrote the guitar with my telly. I mean, all the chords were there, the notes were there with the bass line. I just had to figure out some funky chords to go with that, and I used my Telecaster Modern Player guitar for that, and my voice. That's it. That's all that's in that song. Made it in GarageBand, put it into Logic, and, tweaked it to get that sound. Ben said he felt like he was sitting in an empty room. I tried to get as much, space in that mix as I could. So thanks for all the love for the song. I appreciate it just like everyone else, man. There you go. No, I'm not trying to turn this into a show where I only listen to my music, but I'm going to play my stuff if it comes out. So that's probably the last of that one for a while. I'll play it maybe on Throwback Thursday sometime, or if the mood hits me. But next, let's check this out. I'm going to start playing tracks from people who are here in the stream that I haven't hit yet, and then we're going to go to, the rest of the list later. And this is not, right, what you're seeing here is not the master list. Yep. It is just the list for today's show It's, just a small portion of it. And on this show for today, I have the track No, No, No by Phantom Agents, which, as we know, is Clint Kelleher with us in the stream and also hanging frequently around Real Talk Radio. Clint Kelleher is always good for a dancing tune. I dig it. I dig this kind of stuff. I've also kind of been influenced by Clint in the last few, many weeks when I've been listening to his stuff over on Real Talk Radio and in the show. So let's check out No, No, No. Where am I? By Phantom Agents. Phantom Agents with No, No, No. If you weren't dancing to that track, I don't know what to say. I mean, if you weren't dancing, maybe like you were somewhere where you couldn't dance, like you're at work in your cubicle, and you can't dance to this Phantom Agents track right here. I can understand it, but I bet you wanted to dance because I was fucking dancing. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Clint. I highly appreciate you always giving me a track or at least a kind word. Right on, brother. Okay. Right on. Pete digs it. And we're going to have a little bit more about Pete later in the show. His Your Music live show, which happens tomorrow, Saturday. There in Australia, you can hear more music from unsigned indie artists like us. Right on, man. Pete, too. I played a song by Pete called Smoke, or actually it was a cover of Ben Folds 5. But vocals by Pete Johns, music by Jade Starr on my Wednesday show. Good stuff. Don't forget, everybody here is an artist as well. Pete, Jade, me, we're just trying to get our stuff out there and trying to get your stuff out there too. And why not, man? You know, I say this frequently. I don't want, you know, some company telling me what the fuck to listen to. You know, by their manipulative advertising. I want to listen to what I want to listen to. And that's what I'm doing these days. I still listen to some old music or whatever, or new music as well. I do. But the majority of my music is real people, real music. Right here in the homegrown indie live music community that I share with all of y'all. Yes, here we go. Slam my body print into the wall. All right. Well, there you go. Clint Kelleher right there. As I said, Rick Lisk has a track coming up. In fact, he'll be right after Dominic Torgrosa, because Dom's been hanging out, and I think he's like driving down the road. I always picture Dom driving down the road during my show. And I know Jude does sometimes. Don't crash, man. That's all I'm saying. But I'm going to play your song Yonkers, which, if I'm not mistaken, was written for a... Okay, let me get all of my titles straight. It's from the Spark Songwriting Collective Facebook page monthly challenge. They have a monthly challenge over there, and their challenge concept on this one was to write something that included your hometown. Excuse me, I think. I have not done that because I would like to get into that later as I get better at producing. But Dom did it, and here it is, Yonkers by John Dominic.
Largest city in the state of New York. City of the state of New York.
Yeah, it's like that, y'all. It's like that. It's like that. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, it's like that, y'all. It's like that. It's like that. Oh. Strong.
city in the state of New York. City in the state of New York.
Okay, John Dominic, a.k.a. Dominic Torregrossa, says, it's hard to write a song about where you live when the only thing you know is how to drive to work from it. Okay, well, I think that might be my favorite song of yours. You got a lot of good songs. Check out Dominic Torregrossa. If Jade put the link up there, I missed it. But, yeah, coolness there. Great song. What is it with... What is it with the kind of trend of the old white guys writing hip-hop songs, man? I mean, I'm digging it now. And that was great. And I think, Mazen Music Lab is guilty of that, you know. Rick Lisk does a little hip-hop himself, I think. So I really, really like it. And Ed B. Metal says he's a graphic designer. So I'll keep that in mind. That's really cool, man. Okay, so next, let's, looking down the list, not the master list. This is just the list for the show today. Let's not get excited about it. And now, next, I have quite a few tracks I still need to play. And definitely the next one is going to be Rick Lisk with Eric Lee, Hell's Basement Redux. This was a song that he did a long time ago, not that long, with Eric Lee, a collab. And that's, Rick does a lot of that. He does a lot of his own stuff, several, new projects a week. And if one turns into a song, it does. And when it does, he might even do a redux of it. Like this. My eyes are looking around. There it is. Because I'm seeing Eric Lee, the guy who's on the track with him, with Rick Lisk, really threw me off. Here it is. Wait. Oh.
Tennessee. Go to the basement, get into a fight.
All right. You never can tell what to expect from Rick, you know? And I did not expect that this week. Or did he send it? No, he sent that to me. Thank you, Rick, for sending that to me. Excellent stuff. Right there. Ed B digs it. And Ed B says music is only his hobby, but not, I wouldn't say only, because I've heard your musical hobby tracks, and they kick ass. So, you know, when I retired, I, missed work, and then I didn't miss it anymore, and I started realizing I was really a musician and an artist all along. I just did that job in there 38 years in the middle, and now I'm back to normal. Okay, thank you, Ed B, for your thoughts. And right here, Mike Tanner says he's in IT consulting for super high performance security. Ooh, I used to do some security stuff, but AI. All right. Musical. What did he say? Mark said here in the end. Music trained from the beginning, so going full circle. That's what I mean, man. I'm coming back to my musical training after I did all some kind of crazy shit running around Asia in the, on air crew in the Air Force, and then stomping around in the jungles of Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia trying to find guys who never came home from the Vietnam War. It was a cool job. And very close to my heart, but I really am nothing but an artist. As my father was before me. Okay, you guys shouldn't get me started on this stuff. Hell's Basement, occupied by chipmunks. You get to sink chipmunks down. See, that video reminds me of a Clint Kelleher video. And here's the deal. I will, and I do intend to make a video for Tuck's T-shirt. It just has to be cool, and I need time. So I'm going to release that separately. And why did I say that? Just because I felt like it. All right. So, Ben Wells, here we go. Ben Wells who is patiently with us. An admin over at RTR, excellent dude, and makes all of his music on his iPhone. So I could play Ben's music on both of my shows. The GarageBand show on Wednesday, which consists of tracks by GarageBand users almost exclusively. And then this show, and I play whatever I want, because Ben uses GarageBand, man. And he's Ron Ready. I'll play him on any show I got. So here you go. He plays a really skillful touch guitar. Right on, in my opinion. So check him out. Another Sunny Afternoon by Me, Myself, and iPhone. Ben Wells, a touch guitar virtuoso, and that was a great instrumental, Ben. I appreciate it highly. He also does vocals. Check him out, Me, Myself, and iPhone. A lot of good stuff. Okay, so I want to do this. Thomas Christ has an album out called The Creator, and I played a track on it from it on Wednesday. And I can't remember the name of that track that I played, but I have sampled the whole album, and what I'm going to do tonight, and it's great. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to where is he? Right here. I'm just going to play the first song from the album, The Creator, right? He's got the full album up on YouTube. And let's just play the first part of it, and make sure you check this out. It's really great, The Creator. Hey, first song, all right?
Roger that, matter. We're optimizing performance in 3, 2, 1.
We are the makers. We are the creators. We are the muckrakers. Never imitators. Content generation. Initialize production. Birth to realization. Enhancing our construction.
Minimize reluctance. Optimize performance. Maximize endurance. Optimize performance. Minimize reluctance. Optimize performance. Maximize endurance. Optimize performance.
Owning execution. Rehearsing for perfection. Endless evolution. Narrows our direction. Sharpening our steel to the fiercest sword. We decide what's real when we hit record.
Minimize reluctance. Optimize performance. Maximize endurance. Optimize performance. Minimize reluctance. Optimize performance. Maximize endurance. Optimize performance.
When performance is optimized, all our dreams are realized. We become brilliantly modified, and we are mentally deified.
Minimize reluctance. Optimize performance. Maximize endurance. Optimize performance. Minimize reluctance. Optimize performance. Maximize endurance. Optimize
Optimized Performance, the first track off Thomas Christ's new album, The Creator. So check it out. Like I said, I have listened to several of the tracks, and man, it's great. I love that kind of techno. Hold on a second. Dance music, you know. I super dig it. And hold on a second. I'll turn this off. Okay. So we're nearing the end of the show here. Don't bail out yet. We still have one great song. And Pete Johns is here with us. And check out his show where he plays indie music, Your Music Live, tomorrow. Broadcasting from Australia from Pete's studio live today. That's where he'll be streaming. So check that out. And there is a link to Your Music Live number 65 in the details to this live stream, which you can see right there on the Homegrown Indie Music Live channel, right? Okay, so there was a lot of love for that last track. Let's check you guys out right before the end of the show here. Don't punch out yet there, Ben. I got one track left that everybody's going to want to hear. It's a new one. So, Welton Kinder, Russ 8089, 8889. There's the chat. There's Rick Lisk. I don't want to dance, but sometimes I feel I might just walk out from the green screen. It looks really cool, actually. It looks like I'm just appearing. But, right, here you go. Me, myself, and iPhone with e-guitars and dystopian lyrics. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. There's Pete. Okay. All right, so the last track of the show tonight is by my virtual band with Brian Bigler, Saigon Slick, and the Boston Bard. We dropped a track on the streamers this week, and since it's a cover, it took a while. We decided to cover a song that's iconic, and when you do that, you have to kind of make it your own. You got to change it or do it exactly like they did, you know? So we decided to change it quite a bit. This is Can't Find My Way Home by the great 60s band Cream. Oh, excuse me. No. Oh, Ron. I'm getting my super groups mixed up. This is by Blind Faith. Can't Find My Way Home by Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard. And I'll come back and chat with you just a little bit before the end of the show. But here we go right now with Saigon Slick and the Boston Bard. Brian Bigler, the guitar master. I mean, there's a lot of good guitarists in the community. You know, Hetriani over there at Metalhead Hippie side of the house, and there's some good guitarists everywhere in the community, but I would venture to say that Brian Bigler, you know, the Boston Bard, he is one of the meanest lead players in the community, as well as a fantastic rhythm player and songwriter. Right on. And we love to do covers too. And you can see right here on our Spotify page that song, the song, our original that we released a few weeks ago, It All Falls Down. Check out also our album, Live Jive Fantasy, right there, and some more covers. Like Come Together and I Shot the Sheriff. Check us out, man. I don't mean to turn this into a Sag Out Singing a Boston Bard commercial, but it is what it is. Okay, thank you very much for all your kind comments. There are tracks that I did not play. I would have liked to have played a song by Mark Tanner, which I will put on the master list. But I won't lose that one, Mark, the one you sent to me. He sent me an original, and I'm going to put that on the list and play it. Also, someone who just joined us, Ben. Hold on, Ben. Cool Music Tech. There was a song by you on my list for today, but you showed up a little bit too late because the timing is off now. Show's over. We will keep your song for future plays on my shows. I have shows on Wednesdays and Fridays, right? Wednesdays is GBU Live, and Fridays is Indie Live. So please be with me and watch the other music shows too. Jade plays music on her daily, what do I call it? Variety show, I guess. A lot of tech going on there, a lot of music. How to app on iOS. Check her out. Check out Pete with his variety show on Studio Live today. A lot of music being played there, especially on Your Music Live. Check out Your Music Live, number 65. All right. And Thomas Christ has a new music show coming up too called, what is it, Rocket? I have not, been kind of informed on that. I need to get briefed up on Thomas's new show, so check that out. A lot of new music and new programs in the group, so there's plenty of music to go around for these shows. There's no doubt about that. And some of the music is probably getting played on several of the shows, which is cool. If something gets popular and it, gets played on all of the shows, live streams that are going on here, man, that's great. I'll see you in the groups doing your Songtember, as I will be doing mine. Maybe not this week because I have some other musical commitments, but I am going to get to that. But you never can tell. I could just knock it out. Hope you have a great week. You're safe and supplied wherever you are. I'm going to sign off here from Ho Chi Minh City. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'm Ron Ward, and just remember, real people, real music.